Yeah.
Gary, many thanks for coming to Carlton Town today. Your overall view of the quality of the match?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a game, we were saying there, standing with Mick there. We thought one goal was, whoever got the goal was going to win the game, and you know, we thought that was game over once they got the goal. But you know, Carlton come back, fair play to them, pushed a few players forward for the ball into the box, and we did think it was going to go in the end. I think the keeper saved it, hit the post, and they got the goal back. But it's been lovely, you know.
Yeah.
I've since coming out the pro game, I've been virtually doing non-league, and I love coming non-league, you know, to see what it's all about. So to get an invite down today, it's been lovely. I've been looked after so well, and thoroughly enjoyed the game.
Now, what's your take on the quality? Because I think your previous job was Corby Town, am I correct?
Yeah.
In the Midland Division,
Yeah.
same level. What's your take on this Eastern Division? What's the quality of this like compared with what you see
Well,
there?
I haven't watched a lot of it. This is my first time I've watched the game. But what I do know is, you know, I was manager up at Gateshead, and I know what the North East teams are like. They're tough, and when you look at the league, you know, the top three, I think they're the North East sides. And you know, like I was saying earlier, even in the middle of winter when it's snowing, they'll wear shorts and a t-shirt. You know, they don't mind a scrap,
Yeah.
and it makes it difficult for you. I do feel for Carlton a bit. You know, the fact that they've had to go up to, well, not a bit, a lot. They've had to go into this league and do all that travelling, and it's not easy. It's not easy, and particularly when you get to winter and you've got midweek games to travel all the way up to North East, and it makes it difficult to go up and win games. But they've put in there, and there's no point going on about it. You've got to say, get on with it. You know, let's use it as a positive and show what we're made of, that we can go and pick up results at these games.
Now, I heard your talk earlier, question and answer with our chairman, and I said to you afterwards, everyone here saw you at the Forest. I remember you at Filbert Street at Leicester City, but
Yeah.
turning out, you were involved in playoffs several times. Now, we missed out on the playoffs last year, as Tommy, the manager, was saying you could be in there. What was the atmosphere of a playoff? I mean, it's all right, it was going into the Premier League, but it's still a playoff. What was your overall feeling of them?
Yeah, I love the playoffs. I think it's fantastic, and particularly for the fans and everybody connected with the club, that it keeps the season going. So I don't know, let's say five games to go and you're 4 points behind, or even 5-6 points behind, you've still got a chance of getting in the playoffs, and your season's not dead. So I was involved with the playoffs at Notts. I was involved with the playoffs at Leicester when I was playing, and then as a manager involved with the playoffs with Gateshead and with York. And it gives you that chance to, you know, get a bit of success. So, you know, keep going. I think they're fantastic, the players.
I think, were you injured for the 94 one? Brian Little was Leicester manager when we played Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember correctly, you led the team out. What was that to be the front man?
Yeah, it was great. I had 5 unbelievable years at Leicester, and captained the side, and you know, we lost to Blackburn in '92, we lost to Swindon in '93, and then we got to the final against Derby, and unfortunately I pulled my hamstring. And the day of the game, Brian Little pulled me and said, I want you to lead the team out, which said a lot. You
Yes.
know, that said a lot. I've been lucky enough since to lead my own teams out at Wembley in games, so I know what it means to give it away, and Brian Little gave it away for me to go and you know, walk them out. So it was a privilege to do that. Reduced me to tears when he asked me.
It's great.
But you know, it was fantastic, and we beat Derby.
And
We
Steve
even-
Stewart's goal, 4 minutes from the end.
Steve Walsh.
Yeah, and I was at that end. I mean, it was just tremendous. It was just tremendous. But coming back to yourself, you most recently was Corby Town. Have you retired for management, or would you like to get
No,
involved?
I've retired. You know, I went into Corby, and things didn't go how I wanted to. We lost 4-1 down here last year. I thought you were a great side last year, and possibly, I'm saying this, you know, we beat you at our place, which possibly cost you getting into the playoffs in the end. But it's you know, I found it tough at the level, you know, because I sort of been national level, that sort of level, and I found it sort of tougher in a different way.
Is the approach to the individual player different? You've got level 3 and 4 from step 1, say, their approach to things, because they're semi-pros.
Yeah, without doubt, you know. But a level is what it is, you know, and you don't call a level. Everybody's got a level, and whatever level you're at, you discipline, you're professional, and you do things right. You know, and it doesn't matter whether it's Carlton Town or it's or Forest. You know, you do things and principles and disciplines in the same way to be successful. So listen, for me today to come and be invited, number one's lovely. To meet some lovely people, and also to see the game again at the level in non-league. And I love non-league. You know, I'm 61 next week, and I watch and I want to play. I used to have a cold bath all the time. Darren, my assistant, used to say, I'm going to be fit for next week. And I just said to him, no, I'd love a cold bath to go out there and do another 90 minutes.
It's in your blood. I heard part of your talk there. I think did you make your league debut with Brian Clough at 16? Am I right?
16, yeah.
That's quite an experience.
16,
yeah. Many thanks for coming. I hope our chairman will invite you in the near future again. It's been a pleasure talking with you and listening to you talk.
If he doesn't invite me, I'll come down anyway.
All right. Many thanks. Many thanks, Gary.
Thank you.